This is a bitch be gone working. You are going to need 3 candles, a black candle and 2 red candles. I prefer it to be figure candles, but I only had pillar candles on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. For the black candle, that's the person that you want to drive away out of the situation. So you're going to want to dress the candle with bitch be gone oil, hot foot oil if you make it or find it. In this case, I used bewitching oil because I want to put them under a trance, make them cooperate, and just leave the situation with no questions asked. Just so they can subconsciously do it without any questions. Um, I and when you dress the candle, you're gonna want to go down, because in a downwards motion means you're driving something away, you're getting something away from you. Um, then you're gonna dress the candle with alum, which will stop that person in their tracks, will stop them from thinking of that person, stop them from communicating, seeing, whatever. It will just stop them from going there, period. Okay? Um, I also put chili powder on it, which just drives away unwanted people or spirits or company. I also put some chia seeds, which will keep that person away from the other one. And I put some hot foot powder, which is for quickness and speeding things up and just sending them packing. The last thing I put on it was some fuck off powder. If you don't have any or don't know how to make it, you can search on the Amino app, and my username is Northern Lights. Go to my blog and you'll find it. I have a recipe of my own that I had posted, and the meaning is pretty simple as to why I'm using it. Also, on the black candle, I had engraved that person's full name with a simple clause. In this case, I carved bitch be gone because we want her gone out of this situation. For the 2 red candles, for the person who this spell is for, the person who wants this to happen, I put her full name on the candle and I put a simple clause, which was real lover, because in the end, those are the 2 red candles, are the 2 people that we want and should be lovers. Okay. I dressed it with come to me oil because I want her target to come to her. You can also make this on your own if you don't have it. You can also use lodestone oil or any other love oil that pertains to your intent. I put rue on her candle because rue is used to hold on to a lover, and it is good especially if someone else is in the situation. If you're competing for someone's love against somebody else, it will make you come out on top. It will make you be the winner of the situation and the outcome. Okay? I also use catnip to attract him to her, and I use Damia because she needs some luck in this situation and luck in love with him. For his candle, the person who we were trying to attract and come to them, I put lodestone oil on them because lodestone is good for attracting. You can also use any love oil, or you could also use bewitching oil to again put them under a trance and gently tell them what they should do subconsciously. But I use lodestone. You're gonna again dress the candle with the oil going up because you want to attract them. I dress the candle with lavender. because that's a light and soft push for controlling and dominating, and it also helps with cooperation and soothes out any ripples or things that may be in the way that's stopping this from happening. I also put come in on his candle because I want him to commit, and I want him to be and them both to have stability, and I want him to just be with her. And I also put some Damie on his because I want him to have luck and love with her. Okay? Now, if they were figure candles, I would do my petition, fold it, and put it on the bottom of the candle. Because I don't have figure candles and I use pillar, I'm going to do something different. But for a second, let me tell you how to do the petition. For the petitions, I have a picture of the person for the black candle, and I have a picture of the people with the red candle together. On the back of those photos, you need to write their full name 3 times. On the black candle, for the black candle, write their name 3 times, turn it once, okay? So when you turn it, you're going to turn the paper to the left, and then write a simple phrase like bitch be gone, and write that 3 times. Then around the name and the command, you're going to write simple words like go away, don't return, he doesn't love you, just words that get your intent across. For the red candle on the back of the petition, for those people, you're going to write the target's name going down 3 times. The person that and the other person, you're going to write their name upside down like it's going into the other name. Like they're coming together, they're mashing together. Then you're going to turn the paper once to your left and write the regular intent. In this case, I wrote be together. Write that 3 times. Around the names and the intent, write real lovers, true soulmates, come back to me, you're mine, words relating to your intent. With the black candle petition person, you're going to fold the petition away from you, fold it as many times. Then I unfold it, and with the oil you dress the candle with, do a 5-star point pattern. That's going to bring your intent into the physical world. Okay? And then fold it up again as much as you can. Carefully burn it, put it in the cauldron, let it burn. Spread the ashes of theirs around their side of the tray or plate. With the red candle, fold up the petition to you because you're attracting it, this is what you want, and then unfold it. Take both of the oils you dress the candles with, and again, put a 5-star point pattern. Fold it up, burn it, and put the ashes around on that side of the plate. Put some salt down the middle because that's going to be a protective barrier keeping them separated. Okay? You don't want anything to cross that salt. Now, if you have the figure candle, put the petition under and burn the bottom and secure the candles. Okay? Since I don't have that and these are pillar candles, secure the candles by burning it on the bottom, hold them down a couple seconds, and let them be. Carefully add to the black side, add some ground pepper, or not ground pepper, whole pepper, okay? Whole pepper is the best for this because that prevents anybody from returning, and that's what we want. We want to prevent that person from returning. I also put some red pepper flake for quickness and strength, and some, and I also, I think that's it. Okay, and then around the white or red candles, sorry, I added some jasmine because that helps relationships, promotes relationships and passion, what have you. I also spreaded their ashes from the petition around the candles. I also put some cumin because, again, I want commitment from those two and stability. And I put some lavender around his candle because I want his cooperation. Okay? Now, around the whole plate, I put flax seeds, and that's to help show results in the physical world. Now, if you don't want to do salt in the middle, you can also do black salt, and you can also put scissors there. Scissors also stand as protection and a barrier. Now, before you light the candles, you also put a red string around the couple red candles. That does not mean it is a love binding work. We're just simply trying to attract those two and make those two stay together or be together. Okay? Does not mean it's love binding. I don't know why people think that. It's two separate works. So before you light the candles, you can say a Psalms verse that relates to your intent. You could use Psalm verse 46, which helps troubled relationships or marriage, or Psalms 113, which stops infidelity and hearsay. There's also a couple others. Or when you light the candles, whisper into them this little sentence. Fuss and fuss till you part and go away. Then blank come to blank and stay. So you would whisper, fuss and fuss till you part and go away. Then Jane Doe come to John Doe and stay. Okay? Now, as it burns, watch it on how it burns, because the candles are going to tell you a lot. If it's tall and steady, that's a good sign. If it's small, it means it's weak. If it flickers, dances, okay, makes sounds, look it up. It's all there on the web, okay? But also pay attention to the pattern of how the wax is melting down from the candle. That also gives you insight. There are certain patterns which tells you certain things. Now, when it gets done burning, if the black candle has crossed the salt, that means they're still gonna come into the picture. If the target's candle, the red candle, comes over, the one that we're trying to bring to us comes over the salt, that means they're still gonna see that person. Something's still gonna go on, okay? Now, if the caster or the person who wanted it crosses the salt, that means you're going to have some type of run-in with that person that you're trying to drive away. Okay? So pay attention when it's burning and after it's done burning. Now, after it's done burning, carefully rip the tin foil down the middle. Crumple the one that's in black. Crumple it up. You're going to want to bury that or dispose of it. Either at a graveyard, bury it, throw it into a crossroad, or throw it into moving water. With the red candles, crumple it up in the tin foil and bury it in the person's yard who wants this outcome, or the person's yard who you're doing it on. That is the best thing. Okay? And then as the days go on, after you do this casting, you need to think of the person you are trying to come to you. Thank them every day, at least once a day. Think of the good times, think of them coming to you, think of how it's going to be, what's going to happen, what you want to happen. Just keep thinking it at least once every day. And then on Fridays, light a red or pink candle. You can carve their name into it or whisper their name into the flame as you light it. But light a candle every Friday until you see results. Do those two things till you keep seeing results. Okay? Good luck. Happy casting. If you guys have any questions or want me to do any other works and show you, or want to see something in particular, drop me a comment, let me know.